All right. Aloha, gang, and good afternoon, and welcome to the 21st Annual University of Hawaii at Manoa College of Engineering Banquet. I'm Brennan Morioka, Dean of the College of Engineering, and your MC for today's event. And this afternoon, we come together to celebrate engineering as a whole, but as well as some of our many amazing engineers in our industry. And before we get too far, I need to say hi to my wife, Janine, who is watching today, since she told me to say hi to her, and she is the boss. So I need to do as I'm told. And for the many of you who know my wife, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, hi, babe. So now, for those of you who ordered banquet lunches today, you know, how about that amazing menu from DK Kodama and his team? So let's give big mahalo to DK. And for those of you who haven't received it yet, we know who you are, and they should be on their way. So just be patient. Nolan, can't deliver to California though, so sorry. But we hope you enjoy your meal. And just know that over 300 meals were prepared and delivered over the course of the past hour. And if you opted for the dinner vouchers, you're in for a big treat whenever you decide to head to the restaurant and redeem those vouchers. You know, it's always fun time to get together with old friends and make new ones, and especially when some of us are entering the second half of our careers, when we get to meet and talk story with some of our students, so we can get a little glimpse of what our future has to offer. And I know it would have been so much better if we could have been able to do this in person, and we missed that face-to-face connections, but like we do as engineers, we just need to learn to adapt and adjust. But hopefully someday soon, we'll be able to do this banquet at the convention center again, and I look forward to seeing all of you there. I hope you were all able to attend the amazing student presentations featured in the expo area of this event over the past hour to learn about some of the great student-driven projects and research currently happening here at the college. So I do want to thank all of the students for their participation in today's event. So first, I want to thank Ken Hayashida and Alan Arakawa for serving yet again as this year's banquet co-chairs, as well as all of the banquet committee members for their continuous support of our college and for all their hard work in putting today's banquet together. Today really is to say a very simple mahalo to all of you who continue to support this college, and most of you do it every year, all year round, and often without question, because you, like me, just love this college and we love this university, and without you, we would just not be the same. So we truly, truly appreciate what you do. Big mahalo to all of our bronze, gold, and platinum sponsors for this year's banquet. Our platinum sponsors are Bowers and Kubota Consulting and InSynergy Engineering. And our gold sponsors are A1 Electrician, AC Kobayashi, Carrier Hawaii, Hawaiian Cement, Hawaiian Dredging, Kai Hawaii, Nan Inc., Okahara and Associates, Par N, Ron Ho and Associates, Wasa Electrical, and Yogi Kwong Engineers. And before we get to our speeches, I wanted to acknowledge the closure of one of our fundraising campaigns. So about 3 years ago, the folks at our Civil and Environmental Engineering Industry Advisory Council, led by Ryan Yamauchi and Jeff Kalani, began to undertake fundraising to upgrade many of the labs in the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department. And I'm super excited to announce that we have raised over $600,000 to conclude this effort. Many of the donors who supported these labs are in attendance today, and I wanted to express my appreciation to each and every one of you who made this a priority. And special mahalo to Jeff and Ryan for really taking the lead in all this. And if any of you are wondering about my fashion today, I'll give a plug for Nakeu, and this is the Pele Kahiko print. But my wife chose this for me today, and like I said earlier, I do what she says, but she wanted me to be just as colorful and fashionable as Jeff Kalani. So there you go. So now, at this time, I'd like to welcome University of Hawaii President David Lassner to say a few remarks.
Aloha. Welcome to our virtual UH Manoa College of Engineering banquet. This has been a year like no other, and the college has continued to excel and innovate in the face of the pandemic and the challenges it has brought. As just a few examples, Professor Zach Trimble won the Francis Davis Award for Excellence in Undergraduate Teaching. Professor Tyler Ray led a research team in developing a sweat sticker to diagnose cystic fibrosis. Our ASCE and HKN student chapters both received national accolades from their respective organizations for outstanding performance. Construction, engineering, and high tech are all priorities of the state and the university, and these are the areas in which our College of Engineering innovates, creates economic growth and jobs, and aids in the transformation to a more sustainable and resilient future for Hawaii and the planet. We have long been a leading source of new talent for major federal employers, such as the Pearl Harbor Naval Shipyard, NAVFAC, and the Army Corps of Engineers, as well as our local engineering firms in the community. The college is now going further to address the challenges and opportunities of Hawaii and the nation. We have a new research grant with the Air Force to advance aerospace and electronics manufacturing, an autonomous vehicle testing pilot program with the State of Hawaii Department of Transportation, and an artificial intelligence innovation to test for COVID-19 with greater accuracy. We're incredibly proud of our passionate and committed network of alumni here at home and across the ocean. Our engineering alumni are active in the community and supportive of the university. Mahalo for your contributions to our success. And we're equally grateful for the support we receive from local industry in moments of celebration as well as during tough times. We value all of our employer partnerships that provide mentorship and additional training opportunities for our students so they can become the next generation of Hawaii's problem solvers. Mahalo for all you do for UH and our students. We couldn't do it without you. Aloha.
Aloha. It is an honor and a pleasure to be invited to the 21st Annual College of Engineering Banquet. As an alumnus of the College of Engineering at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, I am excited to be able to welcome you to this virtual event. I want to begin by acknowledging Dean Brennan Morioka. The pandemic has pushed all of us to lead in new and different ways, and in the past year, Dean Morioka's leadership, demonstrated through his compassion and ability to adapt, has supported the continuation of teaching and learning in the face of these unprecedented challenges. The ability to adapt and pivot is critical to a post-pandemic economy. As engineers, whether your expertise is in aerospace, civil, computer, electrical, or mechanical, you all have a major role in shaping Hawaii's future, transforming and improving lives, and supporting Hawaii's economic recovery with a sustainability and resiliency lens. As we embrace the challenges and opportunities spurred by this pandemic and the new decade, I'm grateful that the University of Hawaii College of Engineering continues to provide world-class education and research opportunities. Today, we are coming together to celebrate the College of Engineering's accomplishments and milestones of this academic year. Despite the challenges presented by the pandemic, students and faculty members pushed boundaries and took risks. The pandemic presented opportunities to be creative, innovative, and visionary. One such milestone was a pilot project executed by the College of Engineering in partnership with the Department of Transportation and Federal Highway Administration. In this first-in-the-nation project, students utilize vehicle-to-everything communication technology, which connects vehicles and bicyclists to more than 30 signal devices along Nimitz Highway and Ala Moana Boulevard. The project will help the state prepare for a future of self-driving cars and further the state's goals to reduce carbon impact on our environment and build sustainability and resiliency into our infrastructure. We also celebrated the 50th anniversary of AlohaNet, which was developed at the College of Engineering. This project was recently recognized by the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers as an IEEE milestone. It would be hard to imagine the way we live today without AlohaNet. All wireless communications today, including mobile, satellite, cellular, and Wi-Fi, utilize this technology. Today, we are also recognizing some very special people in Hawaii's engineering industry. Joel Ewan of InSynergy Engineering will be receiving the Distinguished Alumni Award. Brian Bowers and Dexter Kubota of Bowers and Kubota will be receiving the Dean's Award of Excellence. And DK Kodama will be receiving an award for outstanding service. I congratulate the honorees for their contributions to Hawaii and for paving the way for future engineers and leaders in our community. As Hawaii prepares for the challenges of the future, such as climate change, aging infrastructure, and advancing new technology, I know Hawaii will be able to meet those challenges with your support and partnership. Again, thank you, Dean Morioka, President David Lassner, and the faculty, staff, students, and friends of the College of Engineering for your work throughout the year. I wish all of you continued success. Mahalo.
Okay, obviously that wasn't Mayor Blangiardi. That was Governor Ige, who is a very proud electrical engineering alum for the University of Hawaii. So thank you to the governor for his remarks. And now we're going to be having the mayor, Blangiardi, give us a few words.
Aloha. I really wish I could have joined you all in person, or at least have been included in the lunch delivery this year. I mean, a 4-course meal from DK Kanama? Come on. Now, while I can't be there in person, I'd like to congratulate the students, faculty, alumni, friends, and all involved with the achievements in academics and research this past year, as well as the outstanding service and leadership you have all exhibited. We owe so much to the engineering industry, and each of you in the College of Engineering are a critical part of our city's ohana. It is members like you that we turn to in formulating many of our programs and policy decisions at City Council. So I'm so glad I got to meet some of you earlier this year as part of the College of Engineering Leadership Series. And I'm also very excited to watch how all of you will make an impact during my time as mayor and beyond. Mahalo.
All right, mahalo to the mayor for all his support and for being one of our first speakers at the college's monthly leadership seminar series, which I hope all of you will join us each month. And next month's featured leaders on May 7th will be the two Susans, Susan Icor and Susan Yamada. So please join us to hear what they have to share about leadership and with our students and our faculty. And now we begin the presentation of the Distinguished Alumni Award, Outstanding Service Award, and the Dean's Award of Excellence. And because our banquet was not held last year due to COVID-19, we will be honoring both our 2020 and 2021 honorees for each category at this special event. So, the Distinguished Alumni Award is given to a graduate of the College of Engineering who has achieved significant recognition for academic, scientific, or practical achievements, or made a significant contribution in his or her chosen field. So please join us in celebrating last year's 2020 honoree, Michael Matsumoto of Ssfn.
When I first started working, my father told me that as long as I worked as hard as my boss, I would be okay. My father never met Mike Matsumoto.
Mike has done many impressive things, but the most impressive to me is his courage. Mike is not afraid to say what needs to be said or do what needs to be done.
Mike is a no-nonsense, straightforward manager with a vision.
When I joined Ssfn in 1997, we're a company of 30 people in 2 different locations. Under Mike's leadership, we have grown to 200 people in 7 different locations.
Mike has endless energy and dedication, and he is the secret ingredient of our success today.
The greatest thing about the transformation, though, is not the transformation itself, but Mike's transformation of his leadership style.
He routinely makes personal sacrifices with his time and effort, and is always available.
As the company grew, Mike learned to let go, empowering some of the younger staff to take more responsibility and leadership roles.
So when you are working with Mike, you have 3 choices: lead, follow, or get out of the way.
I am grateful for the great things Mike has done to position Ssfn to continue well into the future.
Let me present to you another view of the Mike Matsumoto that I know. I first met Mike over 50 years ago when I was just a kid in high school. Mike was already working as an engineer, but would drop by the school to prey on young individuals to get them addicted to the dark world of structural engineering. Mike would also lure a group of us students to various construction sites. So after graduating from high school, I enrolled in the College of Engineering at UH Manoa, where I got my BS in Civil Engineering and Master's in Structural Engineering. While in grad school, one of the professors announced that there was an engineering company looking for a student intern, so I decided to go in for an interview. Lo and behold, there was Mike again, whom I hadn't seen in over 4 years. It was there that I was drawn into this gang of structural engineers and a lifelong addiction. Over the next 40 years, Mike has developed this gang of about 10 into an organization of over 200, now known as the Ssfn International Cartel, made up of not only structural, civil, and traffic engineers, but also planners, project managers, and construction managers. It's gotten so bad that they now even have a few architects on staff. Congratulations, Mike. You got me hooked for life.
Congratulations, Mike, on this celebration of your accomplishments. It is a well-deserved recognition of your hard work and contributions to the engineering community and the engineering profession. We are all very proud of you.
Congratulations, Mike.
All right, congrats to Mike. Mike has been a longtime friend and supporter of the college, and Ssfn has helped support our students and our faculty through substantial contributions to multiple scholarships, as well as being our new named sponsor for our structures lab in Holmes Hall. So thank you, Mike. And our 2021 recipient is Joel Ewan of InSynergy.
I think he's fun to be with. There are people that when you socialize with them, you feel like, I can't wait until to get out of here to go do something else. Joel is something that when the time comes, you say, I wouldn't mind spending more time with this guy.
And he's a serious guy. But he's outside of the office. He's fun to hang out with.
He's just very approachable, and if there's if we're having a technical issue, he's the first I'll call.
But when you get to know him, he's a number one on the list. He's a good person, and a person that looks at community first in the way he goes about doing things, living his life, and conducting business.
Love for people is what I think sets him apart, really. And that's why he's such a great boss to work for. I think everyone could attest to that in our company. He will put everyone first before himself.
Joel has always been there for us and provided the just excellent engineering support on work that we've done.
He gives back to the community. He makes sure our company gives back to the community. He wants to make sure that InSynergy is an integral part of the community. So, we do give back to the different organizations in town. He has a soft spot for the homeless, I know.
When we looked at building Kahau'iki Village and looking at a solution for homelessness in Hawaii, our feeling was really, it was about building community rather than just building shelter. When things were accomplished, I get teary-eyed because Joel did all of this and not taking one penny.
There was a person that wasn't performing very well, and we had to let him go, unfortunately. But I remember Joel actually giving the guy money out of his own pocket to make sure that guy could continue on. He wanted to make sure that person was taken care of.
Joel is a mystery that a lot of people will find pleasure in uncovering.
Hey, congratulations, Joel, on this award. It's well deserved, and look forward to another decade of work with you.
Congratulations, Joel. It's a privilege to know you.
Congratulations, Joel. I'm really happy for you. I think this is very deserving. You've been such an inspiration to me. I think the engineering community here in Hawaii is just very fortunate to have you, and you're such a great representative of the University of Hawaii. I didn't go to UH, but after watching you all these years, I wish I did.
Wow. Congratulations, Joel. Well deserved. And I've been so impressed not only with Joel's success as a business person, being that InSynergy is one of the largest electrical and mechanical engineering consulting firms here in Hawaii, but the amount of effort he also puts into giving back to the community. And I could not have praised Joel's contributions better than those who spoke on the video. So, and speaking of the video, I just want to give a shout out to Justin Scott from the College of Engineering for putting all these videos together. It's simply amazing, and very much appreciate all that, Justin. So thank you. So next is the Outstanding Service Award, which is given to an individual for exemplary service to the College of Engineering. And in 2020, our recipient was Nolan Tanaka of Northrop Grumman.
Nolan is a genuine all-around good person. He's a selfless leader and mentor, and I definitely consider him a leader and a mentor and a friend.
I've seen firsthand how Nolan's passion and dedication has really developed a culture of ohana here in LA. It's been a big part of my life, both personally and professionally, and I'm absolutely thrilled that Nolan is being recognized for his outstanding service to the UH community.
Once I started working at Northrop, Nolan made California feel like home away from home. He would organize events and lunches throughout the year with all the UH alumni, making sure everyone is included and part of a big family.
Last year at the UH Alumni Picnic, Nolan won the Portuguese Horseshoe Championship trophy with Dr. Tom Apple. He was ecstatic. He was like a little kid jumping on Tom Apple's back, yelling, "Woo! We won! We won!"
After the match, I had to carry him piggyback up to the tent to get some food. So, Nolan, you deserve this so much.
Nolan really imbues the UH spirit. He got me involved with the accepted student receptions, where we talk to the next generation of UH students to tell our story and to prepare them for their journey ahead.
Nolan is my idea of a great mentor because he is so successful, but yet so humble. And I truly appreciate that.
He's cultivated many relationships with university leaders and Northrop leaders in order to build collaboration for student research projects, and more importantly, to build awareness of UH's highly reputable engineering program.
You know, one of the things that Nolan has continued to do over these 15 years is really drive, I'll say, a betterment for the UH students as they come here to the mainland.
He's a very, very tenacious individual and a stalwart ambassador of the COE. He exposed me to the fact there were several engineering fellows, the highest rank that can be achieved within Northrop Grumman, who were graduates from the university.
Nolan supports the new incoming freshman students who will be going to UH, and even more so, he supports the students who decide to come to the mainland for work.
Anyone who knows Nolan would describe him as Mr. Aloha and that he knows everybody.
Nolan Tanaka has been one of the biggest champions and cheerleaders of the College of Engineering. Congratulations, Nolan, on your award.
Well, congratulations, Nolan, and just continue being you.
Congratulations, Nolan.
Congratulations, Nolan. Well deserved.
Congratulations, Nolan. You truly deserve this Outstanding Service Award.
Nolan, you deserve this so much. I love you, my friend. And congratulations.
Congratulations, Nolan. We're very proud of you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nolan, on this award. It's well deserved.
Congratulations, Nolan.
Congratulations, Nolan.
Congratulations, Nolan.
Congratulations, Nolan.
So, for those of you who know Nolan, you know that he seems to know just about everybody in Hawaii, even though he hasn't lived here for a long, long time. And his exploits in providing Hawaii people with a place or a community to feel a belonging to in Los Angeles is very much legendary. But what I didn't expect was for him to try and put half the state of Hawaii into this video for him. So at some point we had to cut him off. And for those of you who have to talk to Nolan on the phone, you know it's very hard to cut Nolan off. So, no, but really, Nolan, mahalo for all you do. And I'm looking forward to the next time we can come back for the Los Angeles reunion. So thank you very much, Nolan. Congratulations. And our 2021 Outstanding Service Awardee is DK Kodama.
I think DK's best trait is his personality. I think he has an excellent personality. He knows how to work the room. He's a good conversationalist.
And one of the things that I find most refreshing is the chefs that are really engaged with their community. And that's something DK really excels at.
You know, right now, DK is working behind the sushi bar. So he is engaged with the guests.
DK is a very generous, very loving kind of person.
If you look over the years, DK has hired and developed a lot of the local talent and really spent a lot of time nurturing them and making sure that they're set up to succeed.
I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do, what I went to school for. So he actually gave me the opportunity to kind of live my dream. And you got to be passionate if you want to work food and beverage.
DK is also just a really good guy. I mean, if you watch him with his family, his wife, his kids, and see how they interact and how much fun they have, how much joy they have, I think that says a lot about him.
DK is the kind of guy who's always giving. He's very, very generous, and he's very giving back to the community.
What these chefs don't get enough credit for is how many charity fundraising events they do. DK does pre-pandemic, he does 3 to 5, 6 a month. And what does that mean? It means you pay for the person who's prepping the food for the event. You pay for the people that's going there to cook. You pay for the people that's the replacements in your restaurant. And most importantly, you're telling people, don't come to my restaurants. Come see me to the event. That's what I call generosity.
He is the kind of guy who would give the shit off for you if you needed help. He'd be there for you. You can always count on him.
Congratulations, DK. Much deserved.
Congratulations, DK.
Congratulations, DK. Have a wonderful time, and you deserve it.
I'll just say that DK has been there for the college, mostly because DK's sister Diane twists his arm every year. But he has helped support our events year after year. And I know even though I would want to think that you all come to Homecoming because of our students and our faculty, but I know that many of you come just to have at it at all the food that DK serves. So mahalo, DK. Congratulations. And we're looking forward to many, many more years. And finally, the Dean's Award of Excellence is given to the College of Engineering alumni or industry partners who have made great contributions to their chosen fields and are recognized for their achievements. In 2020, we selected Richard Sullivan of Northrop Grumman for this award.
A great team builder and team player. That's how I would describe Richard.
He truly values people. It doesn't matter how critical the task. The first thing you're going to hear from Richard is, how are you? How's your family doing?
Richard is an individual that leads with passion and compassion. He deeply cares about the team that he's been entrusted to lead and focuses on making sure their needs are met.
Richard does all of his work with boundless energy, and that's in balance with being a dad and a husband. I'm so proud of Richard for receiving this award. I think it's well deserved. Richard, nobody has come to work every day for this country like you have, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
He has unquestionable integrity, dedication, and I'm not surprised that he has been recognized for this by his alma mater. Congratulations, Richard. Very well deserved.
They say a measure of a true friend is one that you would want to have in a foxhole with you. And for me, that's Richard Sullivan. I'm truly pleased that you've chosen to honor him with the Dean's Award.
So it is with great pleasure that I be a part of this recognition, albeit virtual, and congratulate Richard in this tremendous accomplishment and wish him the very, very best in the future. Congrats, Richard.
You know, as you can see from the photos, Richard has had some of the coolest jobs at Northrop, especially leading the B-2 bomber program. And more so, his rise in the Northrop Grumman company should really be an example that UH grads can be leaders in any company that we choose to work for. So plus, if you can deal working with Nolan Tanaka on a regular basis, then you're more than deserving of this award. So good job, Richard. And for the 2021, this year's Dean's Award of Excellence goes to a dynamic duo whose company has been a huge supporter of the college, our students, and within our local community. And I won't say who's Batman and who's Robin, but this year's 2021 honorees are Brian Bowers and Dexter Kubota of Bowers and Kubota.
Brian and Dexter, they're the same people that I met 19 years ago. They're still sincere, loyal, compassionate, family-oriented, and most of all, I think is important, is that they're still humble.
I don't know of how many presidents and vice presidents of a company of 100 plus employees at the time that most of their employees drive better cars than the officers do. Obviously, that's not their focus. You'll never accuse Brian and Dexter of being flashy.
Brian and Dexter often give back to the community by giving of their time and of their finances. And I know they're a big proponent of giving back. You know, I think that at BK, we've been fortunate to have thrived. And so they want to be able to give back to the community that has helped us to do that. And they've done that through Aloha United Way. I know that Brian sits on the board for that. Hawaii Community Foundation, Dexter is really involved in that organization.
And they really care about their employees. They're the first and foremost the employees, but the family is the same. The family just as much as employees, and they know all of the names of the spouses as well as the children.
Brian and Dexter have been a part of milestones in people's lives. So whether it be a graduation or a wedding, they'll take the time, you know, to go or to just send their best.
they work very hard to keep that family feel. Even though we're 200 plus employees, they're very approachable to all employees. It's something that you can't quantify, put a value on. They really make, it sounds trite, but they really make Bowers and Kubota feel like a family.
Congratulations, Brian and Dexter. Well deserved, and thanks for all you do for the company.
Congratulations, Brian and Dexter. We're so proud of both of you and all that you've accomplished. Thank you for all that you do for our team.
Congratulations, Brian and Dexter. You've deserved it after all these years, and I'm sure for years to come.
Bowers and Kubota is also our newly named sponsor of one of the college's primary lecture halls, or lecture rooms in Holmes Hall. So mahalo for that, Brian and Dexter. Thank you again. And a big congratulations once again to all of our awardees from 2020 and 2021. You will all now go up on our Hall of Honor for all of eternity. And everyone can also watch these videos later on as well, since we're going to be posting it to our College of Engineering webpage, which reminds me to please follow us on social media, whether it's LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook. We've always got some good stuff on there that helps keep you up to date with what's going on here at the college. So please follow us. Now that's it for the awards, but our event is far from over. From now through 1:30 p.m., join us in either the networking or sessions rooms to the left side of your screen in this virtual venue, and that'll help you connect with other attendees. In the networking room, you'll be randomly paired with another attendee for conversation over audio or video, and the fun is actually in the surprise of who you'll be connected with. And in the sessions rooms, you can join one of 5 different virtual rooms to talk story with faculty, alumni, or other attendees, or even if it's just to hang out as a fly on the wall. Our session offerings are varied and each are hosted by distinguished members of our engineering community. So the College and Industry Mixer will be hosted by Mechanical Engineering Department Co-Chair Waylin Koo and College Assistant Dean Song Choi. The Civil Playpen, which is hosted by the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department Chair Ian Robertson and CE faculty member Oceana Francis. The Mechanical Lounge is hosted by ME Department Co-Chair Lloyd Hihara and ME faculty member Wu-Chul Lee. And our Electrical Meetup is hosted by and I'm going to say it right this time, it's ECE, since we have formally changed our name from Electrical Engineering Department to Electrical and Computer Engineering Department. It is now official. Our department chair, Wayne Shiroma, and ECE faculty member, Il-Yong Chun. And then finally, in the Engineering Alumni Association room, which is hosted by EAAUH President John Katahira and EAAUH board member Ken Kawahara. And note, there's a special prize that will be given out to an attendee in this room, courtesy of Neil Miyake. So don't miss out on that. We've seen it. It is special. You'll love it. And last but not least, we have more prizes to give away. And thanks to our friends at the Engineering Alumni Association, we have 2 exciting prizes today for today's attendees: a $100 gift card to Tamura's and a carry-out dinner for 2 at DK Restaurants. So to enter to win, you need to submit your virtual entry via the link to be shared momentarily in the chat area on the right side of your screen of the event window. And note that in order to be eligible, you must have checked out at least 2 student presentations during the earlier portion of this event. So, hey, it pays to come early, right? So we'll be drawing our winners at about 1:15 p.m. and we'll post their names to the event chat. So good luck to all of you. So mahalo again for joining us at this afternoon for this special virtual edition of the College of Engineering Banquet. And please stay and enjoy some of the Quality Engineering Fellowship on this Aloha Friday. So see you in the networking and sessions breakout rooms. Ahui ho and aloha. Thank you.